Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Parks, and I'm going to be showcasing my MISA Kitara in Ableton Live. The MISA Kitara is a MIDI guitar with a touchscreen XY pad. I enjoy using the MISA Kitara because it brings a live performance aspect into the world of electronic music. There are a lot of different MIDI guitars out there, but the MISA Kitara gives you the versatility you need to control multiple synths within Ableton Live, as well as parameters within those synths. Let's take a close look at the MIDI configuration within my Kitara. MISA splits the Kitara's fretboard into two separate MIDI channels. This allows me to control a bass synth with the E and A string, and a lead synth with the D, G, B, and E strings. The XY pad has many assignable parameters. Let's take a look. You can see that I have each string programmed to a different channel. For the bass I have them going to MIDI channel 7, and for the lead I have them going to MIDI channel 4. The XY pad has many assignable parameters, including touch X, touch Y, drag X, drag Y, as well as ball mode. For the bass synth I assigned the drag Y to modulate Massive's oscillator rate. I also assigned the drag X to bend the pitch. For the lead synth I assigned the inverse drag Y to trigger Massive's vibrato. I also used the ball function to control the filter of the lead. Let's take a look at my settings within Ableton Live. Here in Ableton I have two instances of Massive set up on two different tracks, each corresponding to the MIDI channel sent in from the Kitara. I've also been working on a more advanced configuration which allows me to control 7 instances of Massive. In this setup I use 3 bass synths and 4 lead synths. I utilize both the touch X and the touch Y function to determine which synth is triggered based on where you hit the screen. This setup requires the use of Ableton's chain feature within both instrument racks as well as MIDI racks. First we assign which instrument is triggered by the touch X feature of the Kitara. For the bass I distribute the chain ranges equally for 3 instances of Massive. Depending where you touch the Kitara, only one synth is selected and will play back while the others are silent. Likewise, I've done the same with the lead synths while incorporating 4 rather than 3 instances of Massive. Each also has parameters within Massive assigned. With my setup, I use a capo to play open strings, which is impossible unless you have the string feature turned on the Kitara. A problem arises because the Kitara is set by default to trigger every fingered pitch when you press on the screen. As a workaround, I use MIDI pitch shifters within a MIDI effects rack to determine what note will be played depending on where you touch the Kitara. As you can see, when the bass is played under the low E string, the lead is silenced by a note length plugin. The same goes for the A, and it is exactly the opposite for the lead.